It's all yours.
Thanks, Todd. Hi, everyone. We're also super excited to be here. So thank you for the opportunity to share our story. So InScribe is a virtual community platform. We wrap around existing resources and curriculum to help connect students with the individuals and the information that we know is really critical for them to succeed in school. We work primarily in the post-secondary space, although we have a few clients in K-12. InScribe was really born out of our experience. So my leadership team, we've known each other about 20 years, and we have been working at previous organizations who were all really involved in building technology to facilitate digital and online learning. And so that has kind of been core to our background and our experience. But what was clear to us in that process is a ton of energy was going into recreating the classroom when we were thinking about online, and not a lot of energy was going into thinking about recreating the experiences that are so important to the overall educational journey, but exist outside of that classroom space. So helping students connect with peers, building a sense of belonging and connection, getting access to student services and student support, and connecting on with alumni and potential employers down the line. So our communities are really designed to work across that entire learning journey and have all participation from all aspects. So students have one place to go, one place to turn, really no matter what their question is or where they are in that process. They have a single trusted space that they can turn to. We tend to work primarily with students that people would say normally fall into the non-traditional or underserved community space. So practically speaking, that means first generation learners, students who are learning online, student parents, students who are working while learning. So these are all individuals for whom time is an incredible constraint. They do not have a lot of flexibility in their day. And for a lot of them, they don't have the prior experience that allows them to easily navigate what is honestly a very complicated landscape in higher education. When students have a question or need help, they oftentimes have no idea where to go. And if you're someone who hasn't, either yourself or your family haven't kind of navigated that journey before, that can feel simply overwhelming. So the benefits that we bring to the table are we super simplify that process. So again, it's one place to turn no matter what you need, and you don't have to overly think about where you're gonna go for that help or that connection. And then we're making sure that that help and those connections are available when the students need them and when it works for them. So you're not constrained to the 9 to 5 hours that the Student Services Center is open. It's really on-demand 24-hour space. And ultimately, we're also helping those individuals connect with peers, with alumni, and with others in the community that have the same background and experiences and aspirations that they do. So from day one, that student is starting to feel a sense of belonging and connection and a sense of confidence that they really do belong here, that they can achieve here, which we all know is so critical to helping them stay on track and continue to persist throughout their time in learning. We started in 2017. We just hit over 100,000 users on the platform, so we're really excited about that. And we work with some really big, innovative universities, places like Indiana University and Arizona State University. But within those universities, we are working with generally with their non-traditional population. So that's been really exciting. The population we work with was also a really natural fit for us kind of coming to WGU Labs and establishing our research study with Western Governors University. The students that they serve and their mission to help those students is perfectly aligned with what we want to do and the types of students that we want to help and serve as well. So we were really excited about that alignment as part of the engagement that we had with the Labs team. We are working on an enrollment study a research study at WGU to measure the impact of community engagement on enrollment conversion and the speed with which students can move through the enrollment process. So removing barriers and also helping them feel more inspired and excited about joining the WGU family. Of course, we're also going to measure things like student satisfaction and impact on the efficiency of the teams that are supporting those students. But ultimately, we want to understand the benefit for both WGU and the student population. So we just started that study. We're a few weeks in. We have about 2,000 students in the treatment right now. We're about halfway there. So we don't have outcomes yet to share, but we're excited for those will be coming toward the end of the year, early next year. But we are seeing incredible levels of engagement. So a single post will get almost 1,000 views and interactions and responses within a few minutes. So it's a really active community, and we are pretty excited about the outcomes that we think we're going to achieve. I will echo what Joe said in terms of we are also doing a lot of work with the labs team around market development, including things like webinars and understanding what kinds of assets and sales tools we really need to go after the customers that we want to go after. And it's been great to just have another set of hands to not only help with that process, but help us think through what those components are and really build our arsenal so that we can, expand and grow even greater in 2021.
Thanks, Katie. Appreciate it. So I just wanted to echo that the studies that are being done with our clients, in this case InScribe at WGU, have gone tremendously well. And thanks again to you all for making sure that it does go smoothly and being a collaborator as much as a future potential customer, having them as a future customer of yours. So again, really excited about InScribe as well in terms of the uptake. So thanks, Katie.